Turn trips after checking. So weaker trips. Just gonna call this one. Goes half pot. I think we want to raise always here. Raise always against half. Nice, get paid. Got a set in position here. I guess we keep the big blind involved. I don't hate raising this flop though either. If they go big, let's just call. If they go like medium to small, might put in a raise. Yeah, they go medium. But I mean, the pot size on the river, it's going to be close to pot. Yeah, maybe just call, still just above half pot. Nice river. Hopefully they find the shove with a worse hand. They don't go all in. Nice hand, LA Kid. That is a bounty, $25 for them. Let's see if they can find the fold here. They do find the fold. It's very impressive. Just gonna call against Steve-O here. Half pot's pretty close. Turn, I think we should probably fold. Going for a flat with the ace king O here. Nice. Do you think we want to keep these two in? I'm not going to play raise. Flushes in here now. Maybe a couple sets. Ace of diamonds combos. Ralph pots it. Call. I have no idea what to do here. I have no freaking idea. Whew. That sucks to lose, but okay. King deuce, yeah. See, this is why I was struggling so much, is because this dude is crazy, right? Crazy. But then it's like there's so much ace x of diamonds, and now there's some sets and other flushes. It's like, damn, like with this other player calling pot, like what am I don't know. Can I call still? Okay, late is done in the Centurion. We are 5 out of 27 players, 13 paid today. Just gonna call this one. Multi-way against two people I play against lots. I think I'll just play this. I think playing a little bit of our 10x passive is fine. I mean, I probably don't even have the best hand. I hope I do. I do. All right, nice. Check call, check call. They still value shove their king queen, not giving me a lot of credit for a 10 after just calling. Small 3-bet middle position. Call or fold, call or fold. Nice. Small blind call here, 9, 8, 8. 20 left, 13 paid. I may be trolling by not going for a range bet here on the flop, but I think it's okay. Turn, you could go thin against some opponents. Value, small. Probably should, like, pocket pairs are betting a lot, eh? Probably should have just bet turn. Chop. I think check on the flop on the bubble is pretty good. Big stack, big bet on the turn. I mean, this is pretty tough to fold. Lots of obvious bluffs. Opening range is not too tight. pot is scary, but yeah, I mean, I feel like call's making money. It is a small field PKO as well. We don't have any bounties. I mean, cash is nice, but I mean, yeah, let's hope for a good river here. Nice. They actually pot the 5. It's an interesting bet because like I'm not calling pocket 7s on the turn, but I might call like ace X of diamonds. So this could be a really, really smart kind of like going after my draws and also folding out some weaker pairs. Or like, who knows, maybe if I have jack 9 on the turn, you know, blocking some bluffs or more bluffs. Like the strength of my jack doesn't matter too much because they're not betting a jack themselves, or it's pretty unlikely they're betting a jack themselves for pot. Might bluff here too after double check. Bluffing these rivers. This one we get called. That's fair. They double check with king queen. Don't expect that to fold. Gonna go quite large here on the turn. All right, we got king queen 10, ace king of spades. Pretty good board for the small blind. They snap call. Like I kind of want to check this flop. I just don't think we make more money by doing that, to be honest. We kind of just save ourselves from getting stacked, but it's probably not making more. Check and turn. We go small here. I think we raise. This doesn't look like trips are better to me. Even king queen I think is generally playing. I think king queen is even playing big bet usually. Against the spicy player, we do open ourselves up to getting. Okay. Against the spicy player, we open ourselves up to getting limp re-raised. But I mean, they're not even raising ace 10, so it's not going to be the case here. Okay, fine flop. There's no ace, no king. We have a diamond, we have a spade, we have an overpair. Just gonna run it here. I think they can raise like some 7x, pocket 6s, pocket 8s, pocket 3s, some flush draws. I think we just have enough hand with how much money's in the middle that we don't want to mess around anymore. Good luck though. Nice. Big pot there. 100 blinds back our way. I mean, they have 9s and a diamond. What are they going to do? Like, we're on a stack to pot ratio where I might just, like, rip it in with ace king. Like, any ace king with a diamond, ace queen with a diamond, I might just put it in here. I can have a random ace 6, ace 8. Like, this is the stone bubble of the Centurion. Probably want to check my entire range on the 8 against big blind. Definitely the queens. Just looks like an ace to me. I think bluffs go a little bigger. I think 8x probably goes a little bigger too, but really looks like an ace. Like decent bluff catcher. Like heart and diamond is not ideal though, so it's an interesting spot on the bubble. Nice flop. Felt like this spot might be worth the commentary. Just calling against the big stack. I feel like they should fold some really good hands here, which kind of sucks. Oh, they make the call. I mean, the good news is if they have a really strong hand and we end up both busting, then I am going to cash. So that's kind of big that they're in here. And I think I just fast play when they just call on this board texture. When they're just playing call here, I think we just fast play our top $70 bounty here. They fold, we have the best hand. Shit! Come on. Ah, $70 and a cash and 22 big blinds. It was huge, man. Damn, that's really frustrating. That was actually a massive pot. Like 45 blinds here. It would have been one of the best stacks. Would have been one of the best stacks in the tournament. Anyway, just complaining now, but that sucks. Raise 3-bet call. Top set. The queen hand, you don't think if he had the ace, he bets pre? I raised under the gun and he called in the big blind, so he's going to have a lot of top pair there. I'm not saying he has a really strong ace, but even then, when I'm opening under the gun, he's probably not re-raising. Even then, he's probably not re-raising. Ace queen, ace jack pre-flop, so he could still have those strong aces also. Just go for a big value bet here and we get paid. Oh my god, they had a 10. What a flop. Alright, we're in the money here now. This player limp calls. 9-4 deuce. Just gonna go small here. Want to keep them in with pocket pairs. 9x. We don't want any hero folds. If they have a flush draw and they get there, so be it. They actually put it in on the king with something. Set over set. Oh, sick. Let's go. Final table with an extra bounty in the 109 Centurion. That's huge, man. Unreal. Against 3-bet, I think we peel, probably. Yeah, against this size, we're going to call. Do expect some 3-bets here, because they're going to put me to the test with my thinner value bets. But we do have queen 10, pocket 10s, pocket deuces here, so we have some strong hands. Ace queen, queen x of spades. Like, we have a pretty strong range, so we're not going to struggle too much here for having good hands. If they bomb turn, we just have to fold. Continue with all that other stuff I'm talking about. Yeah, nice pot for them, but my range is quite strong here. Like, we're talking ace queen, king queen of spades, couple of sets, nut flush draws. Like, really just, it's very, like, it's not aces, but it's still very strong. We have the 2-pair, we have the sets, PFT. Shout out to Yellowstone, by the way. This one, I was debating whether I like the bluff or not. I mean, we unblock the hearts and the spades. We have overcards against the 4 still. But it's also very weak, and their range will be a little bit stronger than normal. Maybe slightly less floats, given the dynamic. So, I don't know. I don't know how good it is. But they should, like, lay down some king X on the turn. Probably start to lay down some king X on the turn. And weak pairs and some draws. So it's like, it's going to work sometimes, and I feel like our suits are quite good here as well, so. But I'm going to give up now. Going to definitely float here. The ace of clubs. Check back ace queen. Definitely bluff the river. They go for a big bet. Problem is, like, they're not even repping as much jack X now. It's just like some flushes, some trappy hands. It's interesting though. Bet, check, bet. Just wondering if shove would work. I don't know exactly the value range we're looking at here. Like, maybe they, I don't know, maybe they just had like queen 9 and stuff like that. And they're just like, oh, it's a scary card. I'm going to bluff it. Like, maybe I'm losing the plot here. Maybe I need to either raise or even consider bluff catching once in a while. Like, I don't know what their value range really looks like. Pocket 3 is going to survive. Yeah, I'm going to get in there, that's for sure. It's a good price for $106. Not putting any more money in, though. I don't know what's a better river, ace or 5, to be honest. Not king. Are they considering hero folding king queen? King 7, 2 pair. I mean, this lead out of the big blind is quite strong. It doesn't need to be, but you kind of need something that could actually beat the short stack, you know, for it to be worth it. All right, ace king. My turn to play. This board's okay. Never mind. Ace jack against ace 4. GG. Tough spot here. I don't have a lot of ace X or king X or jack X. I have a little bit of all of it, but not much. Or flushes. Makes this kind of difficult to want to fold, but 6-4. Pretty strong range here. Could be some traps with the short stack, maybe. I mean, the benefits of betting is we can maybe get some weaker pairs by the turn to fold and some better aces to fold. Benefits of checking is we can maybe play a smaller pot, maybe get a little bit of money from like jack 10 of spades stabbing. I think I like check. Definitely like check now. Got a call. Could have the best hand. Some natural bluffs here, but not loving it. Considering, do we ever want to lead? But I think maybe. But that's a bummer run out. 10-8, spade, spade. Okay, pretty clean. All in looks good. So sick emoji has been used. I'm going to limp jam down here. Blind versus blind. Silas, I feel like is being honest with their strength of hand right now. Okay, they go for the fold. Wouldn't have made a difference to the big blind. Like, they're already committed anyway, so even if they called light, they would have to call the rest. So I don't think it matters too much, but I would get called by ace-6. That's good. Nice. I think they have to call. 11 blinds with the bounty I have. Makes sense. Ace-5, pocket fours. Jay Bradley's all-in game is very strong. 5s against queens, 10s, 9s, 4s, ace-5, winning them all. GG to draft 1. They're going to lose that flip. Okay. Final 6 now. Kings. Oh my god, the big stack has kings, ace-7, pocket 8s. This could be a double knockout. It is. Wow. What a spot for the kings. I get dealt a bottom percentage hand. I don't think we want to be in. Pocket 8s. GG, sir. Okay, final 3. I haven't been doing really anything at all down here in the 320. My stack has slowly drifted from 110k down to 93k from just folding mainly. Limp, raise, call. We have another ace-3 deuce. I'm going to range bet like... hopefully we don't face the raise like Jay Bradley pulled out on the same board. No, we don't. I pick up pocket 10s next hand. A lot of emojis being thrown around here. Nice. We have to play for this bounty. Heads up too. Nice. I'm going to reap the rewards of the last hand being insane. Still very far behind Jay Bradley, but... Another double flush draw turn. Let's see if they overbet this one. Be happier to call this one. Check, check. Okay, so we're chopping against ace-X. Should have a little bit of 7x as well. They can really value bet a jack themselves still. Definitely value bet ace-queen, ace-king, ace-jack here. But feel like we might make more money checking some other top pairs because we also just have a lot of king high, some queen high, deuce X, small pairs. Just getting put into a weird spot. And we're just behind. So we just lost 2 players there, which means we're on the stone bubble. And yeah, like the short stacks are all kind of around 20 to 30 blinds. This is technically the short stack in the field. I think we mostly want to play shove here. Why not? We haven't really played any of these pots. We don't really know how they're going to react to this, so we'll leave a little bit of room. Queen's ace jack. Okay, here we go. I like the flop. Love the turn. Love the turn. One of my favorites. Maybe my favorite. 4 queens. Big pot there. Definitely a cooler. 3-handed ace jack suited versus queens where they cover me for the bounty too. Well, I am going to min raise here. They fold. Okay. I think we have a decent bluff here as well. So it's 460. Oh, they fold. Okay. Please don't stack me. Please don't stack me. I don't want to be stacked. But I do want to win the tournament. Oh god, this is actually how I get stacked. Ace 10 against ace 8. But we also want to win the tournament. We do have a very strong hand. But we need a very strong hand. Oh, they check. Okay. Bet polarized here. The hero call with the 10. The range that they're repping, checking turn here, they're not going to raise river enough to block. And like, we have tons of floats and bluffs. Okay, I think we want to... How does this spot play? I mean, I actually don't know how this spot plays. What am I supposed to do here? Because I have a really strong hand to maybe win the tournament. If they have something monstrous, they're going to beat us both a lot. So we're going to still ladder. Yeah, I probably want to like raise for value. Like, do like this or something. I have no idea. I actually have no idea about what to do here. Which is kind of crazy. It doesn't seem obvious to me what to do here. Like sizing wise, or just go all in. Going all in is the easiest option, but I don't know if it's better. They call. I don't think we want to slow play. I'm worried about my delay. I took a really long time. They took a really long time. The good news here is like, that like, if they beat me on this board, they're going to beat this player like pretty much always as well. So again, like we're still going to get second a lot if we run into something horrible. Am I supposed to still call heads up? Probably. Showdown. We're 8 out of 12, although it's all just tied. Like if I look around, 17, 16, maybe 16 here if they lose, 22, 19, 21. So nobody's gotten super short, but there's other stacks around mine. This player did win the pot with a strong hand, trips. What are you doing if he jams here? With the ace king calling. Again, like I said, I don't know what the right play is there, but my favorite hand, 6-8, spade club. Guaranteed a bottom pair. Don't go for 8 blinds. I don't want to see it. Nice. Good win, good win. No big pots so far in the heads up, but some small chipping away. Played actually a pretty heavy check strategy so far, but I feel like I keep having hands that like kind of want to check, you know, third pairs. Hands like this. All of them can bet, but I'm just not. Just not. Queen jack. Some people might 3-bet that on this stack of size. I'm not too surprised. We have a queen jack against kings here. Oof. Kings are holding. Limp, interesting. Haven't seen any limps. I guess we ISO raise. What do they do? If they shove, I probably let it go, right? Again, I just feel like I'm getting a lot of checks. A lot of boards. I mean, I could bet again. Could bet on any of these boards, but so I was thinking maybe they hit a 7, but I don't know. Still have a pretty weak. Well, am I a fish for not value betting river after they find a check? I might be a fish. Okay, I picked up jack stone bubble. That's scary. Oh no! Yeah, I mean, with the 140 bounty coverage, ace kings, ace queens, pocket tens probably. I mean, we just take the L here if we. Oh, it's tens. It's tens. Hold. Yes! So freaking good, man. What a spot for us. Oh, the range is so tight. All right, we are bursting the bubble in the 320 here with a bounty on top. All right, so 323 min cash, 403 in bounties now. Back to the heads up. I got sent a kiss. Right back at you, buddy. Like, arguably, just want to check again. I'm just going to check again. This is like, they went for the call with this similar stack size. Because, like, it sucks when they 4-bet, you know, but it's such a powerhouse. It's such a powerhouse of a hand. We could check this flop, by the way. I think we probably do want to check here on the low diamond. Maybe not, though. I don't know. Actually, probably not. Probably not. I think we want to barrel. I changed my mind. We definitely want to try to triple against a king. They might pot control a lot. All these small pairs like 7-6 and 7-5 and these sort of hands that show up in heads up that don't normally, they're going to be very sticky. The ace of diamonds solo, we definitely want to value bet against as well. So I think it's a lot better to bet. River, we're very sad. No! Okay, I'm gonna call. I mean, it's heads up. They can have like queen 7 of spades here and just bluff it. Like, ranges are still pretty wide. I guess I'm just gonna call, but. What a cooler. What a cooler. Nice hand, nice hand. Okay, to get back into the game, we need an 8. Fair enough. Okay, flush over flush. I mean, queen high flush over ace high flush on the king high diamonds. I don't really regret this. I don't really regret any part of it. But yeah, it's too bad. I mean, we came back, we picked up pocket eights. Okay, we're gonna cash for 1,017. We'll take it. That's gonna guarantee us a little bit of profit, and we still have this 320, which we are on the FT bubble now. Although I don't really know how I could, not really sure which line I could have taken to lose, not all of it, because I was pretty keen on getting all my chips in. Check call, check raise, both fine, but I feel like generally we're playing defense here against the big stack. We want them to bluff lots of hands. So I think check call probably does a bit better. I mean, we do have flushes in our range now and some sets. I still think their range is probably too wide to want to fold here, pre. But like my range is quite a bit stronger, so they might slow down. Oh, once the flushes come in. So, yeah, MTTs are still good. All right, 9 left in the Super 320 here. First place is 1,800 plus bounties. It's relatively deep. We have 3 stacks close to 90 blinds, a bunch of mid stacks, and then a couple of shorter stacks. Really, actually, only 1 short stack. Limp out of the gun, limp here. GG, Steve. Pretty good squeeze spot, depending on how much they're going to punish me here. But the problem is, like, they're super deep, so I don't know how... I think I like squeeze here. Because Steve-O's playing quite loose, so I don't mind when they call. Obviously, sometimes it'll just come down like queen 9-8, and it's just super awkward, and we regret it all, but... Nice. Aces. No. Oh, God. That's actually more chips than I wanted to put in on the flop. I was going to check. I mean, if they play like B60, we're calling. If they go for like overbet, we maybe could fold right away. But now, should we check or bet and fold? I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but you can tell by my discourse here that I was not really looking to put in a ton of chips on this board against the big blind as a mid stack. Like, why am I talking about folding so much? Well, I think like if they're gonna play the hand like they want to stack me, like we'd much rather have anything with a spade. Even pocket 8s is better to try to make a straight against a 2-pair. Pocket 9s is better. Like, obviously, aces is much stronger, but it doesn't have the backup equity. And it doesn't have any extra outs if they actually have something really strong here. So, of course, if they have their own pocket 8s and 9s and 10s, like, it's better to have aces. But, like, in a sense of what can I really afford to put in a ton of chips with here with ICM, we'd like to have, yeah, some kind of extra equity, I think. Ace, king, ace, ace. Okay. Was that the miniest of, like, little slow rolls there? It took their time. Wow, what a cooler. What a cooler. We're going to catch our first ladder. Very small ladder. Let me play, let me play. I'm going to flop 2-pair. Come on, let me play. 2 pairs coming. I've seen it. I've had a vision. I've been lied to. Check, please. Keep the pot small. That's good. It's not a good turn. It's another overcard. It's not what we wanted to see, but check was good. Same story as the queen. Not the card we wanted to see, but we did get to the river very cheap here. Might still have the best hand. Don Clemente says, I don't think I ever watched your stream before, but Matt, but did watch today and enjoyed it. I'll be back for sure. Thanks for streaming. Hey, that's very nice of you. Thank you. Shoving a call. Top 2, open-ended flush draw gets there. We're going to ladder up. We like ladders. Chip leader gets even deeper. 112 big blinds. So sick. Folds to me. Maybe the small blind wants to go. Nope. It's disappointing. Disappointing. Okay, that's fine. I don't know. I mean, I think this is okay. Like, we don't hate raise calling here. Button's going to call very wide, but we have like a nice hand. We can play relatively easily against the button. So, yeah, I think the open's okay. They do shove. We do need to get there. Good flop. Come on. Oh. Dang it. Folding. Folding could have been better. That's okay, though. I think it's reasonable. Please, I don't know what, I really don't want to check raise it. I have to call it, obviously. Thank goodness. I was already stressing about the turn, what to do. All right, so we just value bet. If they were going to bluff, it's a pretty common bluff card, I would say. I don't expect them to go thin with a 9, thin with an 8 here. So, yeah, we just bet. When did they lose all their chips, by the way? Am I tripping? I think I blacked out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I like it for a double barrel, which is bad news. So putting in chips with queen high. Damn it. 9x shows up a lot. All right, at least they saved me. It's hard not to fire, hard not to want to fire a little bit with the queen 10 of clubs here. We can target their queen 10 of hearts, diamonds, queen jacks of the same, ace highs of the same. Target a hand like 8-7 that might let it go finally. It would definitely be very attractive. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Down to 13 blinds, one of the short stacks here. GG, by the way, we are going to ladder up here. That's really good. Now that we're one of the short stacks, nice to catch some more money. All right, ace, king, O. Going to go all in. With my bounty against their stack, we get called very wide, or wide enough here. We don't need to slow play this in any facet. Good flop. Good river. Nice. We're back. We are back. All right, Steve-O is now tied for the chip lead after that one. What did Kamagrov call? Top pair. Chip leader Steve-O. Dang it, that's twice. I swear, Steve-O likes to call, and I feel like I just need to bet these boards. I don't think it's necessarily the worst board to have some checks on, like in general. Queen Jack, Ace 9. We're gonna get another knockout here. GG's. Down to 5. Limp. Call. Kind of like bet here. We value on ourselves. We value on ourselves definitely sometimes. Like they should have ace 9, ace 8, ace 7, ace 5 still, but whoa, kings and aces. The ultimate cooler. It's going to be a ladder for us. Wow, sick. All right, ace king suited. We fold turn here. Damn, what do we do here now if when they fold? Oh, they don't fold. I think we go here. We're gonna beat this hand enough. This is wide enough. If they wake up with something strong, again, it's kind of similar to the last final table we played a couple hours ago. We're going to both bust and then we still get the ladder. So, yeah, this bounty's big enough. Let's go. Good luck. King 10 pocket threes. Yes. Oh, we chop it. No. That's fine. Don't be greedy. That's fine. We ladder and get half the bounty. Don't be greedy. I thought we won, though. Nice. 600 in bounties. 1K in cash. Gonna go non all-in here. I mean, I feel like we could do either here, but I kind of like putting it in. We just fold out their equity if they have like 9-7. Take down a nice pot. Can get it in against a few worse draws too, like 9-10 can call, queen 10. I think defend. Maybe less leading on the 5 here with the flush present. A little less 5x in my range defending as well, so I think it's less of a lead than normal. I mean, can we call it twice? We probably can, honestly. We still beat bluffs. King of Hearts is relatively strong still. It's expensive out of position, but it's not like there's other short stacks around either. I don't know. Maybe this is too expensive, but I think I get the call again. Give it up, buddy. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. The other factor here is their opening range pre. If you don't think they have any like 7-9, 8-9, queen 9 opens, then it becomes a worse call on the turn. Queen 8s. Any ace against Steve-O. Any ace when folded. Domination. We're back. Nice. We're back. Oh my god, he's ace queen. Oh. Yo. Yo, what the heck? It's a sick cooler. Just rips it with the ace queen. This player's ace jack. Kamagra. Let's go, dude. We get heads up in the 320. Unbelievable. Yeah, shove. Limps and then sizes up, eh? Uncomfortable. Lucky. Really lucky. They bet big in the flop. Yeah, that's fair. I deserve that emoji there. Goes for the raise this time. King high, gutter ball, club. King ball. It's like kind of thin just because we're have a weak king, but we are heads up. A lot of 3x, 5x, random 7x, ace high still. I could also definitely see them raising a king, because if we think back to the final table, they check back flop, turn was the king, they bet big or something on the king, got raised, clicked it. So that sort of play, I could see them also raising if they had a good king there on the turn. I don't know. I don't know if that made sense to anyone, but I think fast playing here is very reasonable. So is non all-in, though. I think we're shallow enough with the offsuit combo. Play reshove. Ay. That's not good. Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was sick. That was sick. Come on. Shaking in my slippers. Nice call. You know what's better than bluffing, though? Value betting. Having value. Half pot? All right. They've invited a raise. I think it's pretty good. Makes the fold. That's okay. That time they had queen high. All right, we're gonna bluff turn. Might have to bluff the river here. Yep. I think we want to go pretty big. They got a lot of attractive bluff catchers. They've gone for some light calls. Let's really make it look greedy. I think we got to put in a big bet here to get them to fold, to be honest. Yeah, they don't give an F. Snap call, king six. Fair enough. I mean, that's not really what I'm going after. There's so much 10-7, queen 7, 9-8, 10-9. Like, for me to list all these combos, it's a disaster. Like, that's more what I'm targeting. If they wanted to reach into the pocket and make a big fold with a king, I would have been thrilled, but yeah, I can't really be too surprised to get called by a king, but I don't think that necessarily makes it a bad bluff. It's just, I do need some of those other things to fold though, or else I'm just gifting money away. Good luck here. We just get it in here. Could definitely see them 3-betting a queen on the flop. We beat a 5 and a 3 now. 6-4. Flush draws. I think flush draws usually put it in too, though. I think we have enough of a hand to just run it now. Just wondering if there's any point to go small and like try to get away from it. Oh, he's got the 4 deuce. All right. Well played. Steve-O made some big hands at the end there, and I was kind of bluffing. All right, GG's. You know, we started that 10-1 disadvantage. Quickly, it ran good all the way back to even, and then I don't know what happened, man. Just lost a ton of pots, I guess. Shout out to YouTube. Thank you for the super chats, the subs, and everything. Catch you next time. Good night.